Alright. What up, mate? It's a Mega Dragon. Welcome back for some more Super Mario Odyssey. Last time, we collected 15 moons in the Cap Kingdom. Only 2 of them were the ridiculously hard ones. One of them being obvious, one of them not being as obvious as... Well, it was sort of obvious, but it took me a super long time to find. So, this time, we are going to... I got a message, I think. No, that's just what turns. We are going to collect 12 more moons in order to go onward to the next kingdom. And the next kingdom that I'll go to, that will be a very short kingdom for now, because I won't be visiting it for another while. It's something I won't spoil. First things first, I am going to do Koopa free running, which is a race. And it is actually pretty fun.
We're the roving racers. We rove the globe, racing in every kingdom that we can get to. Want to race, bro? You'll get the prize if you win.
Yes, that's the spirit. I'm gonna turn off my commentary. You'll see why. Pressing the home button so that I can change my audio volume, but that's why I turned off my commentary. But there's more to that challenge. Though that's called free running, which is basically a race. It's called Koopa Race. Blazing fast, bro. Here's the prize. A Power Moon. But there's more. Hey, we've got a new racer. You'll win something good too if you win the race, bro. You up for it?
Yes, that's the spirit.
This time I'm not turning off my commentary. Master Cup. But the Golden Koopa is actually pretty tough. That's what the new racer is. The Golden Koopa. The funniest thing is... Never mind. I was about to say that this Koopa is not that bad. Darn it. I did not beat my personal time. I basically was a half a second later than I was supposed to, but I still beat it.
Blazing fast, bro. Here's the prize. A Power Moon.
Cap Kingdom Master Cup. So far, that's 2 moons. The next moons that I'm going to get, one is right there, which I'm very sure. Wait, there is actually something interesting that happens when you actually approach this guy as an enemy, but I don't think I'm able to do it here. But there is something that happens when you approach this guy as an enemy. It's actually very funny because he doesn't get scared. He instead he would act scared, but he says, "Get off my race, bro." So where one of the moons are, for one thing, if you look at this moon, I'm very sure, or maybe it's not here. No, I remembered. No, you have to look at it with binoculars. Now I remember. It's actually pretty funny what you have to do for one of the things that you get. For one of the moons that you even get, it's actually not that. It's actually pretty funny.
Ouch! It doesn't involve you.
So where's the binoculars? There they are. You have to look for an odd shape, an odd ship. The moon looks so pretty from here. And no matter, and I always thought, and there's the odd ship. It's a taxi. No, I thought the moon would give you a power moon, but instead you have to look for an odd ship that doesn't stand out. And I was confused for a bit, and then when I saw the ship, I laughed so hard. Like, I didn't laugh so hard, I meant to say I laughed pretty hard. I don't know, I just laughed.
I get it. Taxi flying through Bonneton.
The next thing we're doing is something I didn't go to this video, which I'm now going to do, unless I already did it and thought I didn't do it. I'm very sure I didn't. I have to find it. Or actually, the first thing we're going to do is say hi to Peach. No,
I'm not gonna say hi to Peach yet. First, I'm going to do this.
go inside this door, which I apparently did. Oh, duh. We did this. Doesn't seem like there's anything left to do. We are going to say hi to Peach. I thought we didn't do that place yet, but I was wrong. Oh, Mario. Glad to see you're still traveling. Tiara and I have decided to take a trip around the world. It'll be nice to see all of these places we've visited before, but on our own terms. Tiara told me she just loves how the ships at home look like hats. Isn't the scenery here just breathtaking? The people here are so gracious. I was given a power moon, but you can take it. I always think that Mario and Peach should be together. A lot of people think that. But Mario and Peach don't marry, and I don't know why. I wonder if it's true that dinosaurs enjoy basking in the sun. It'd be fun to ask one. Even though you wouldn't want to ask a T-Rex. T-Rexes will just gobble you up. One of the moons that you can get. I'm going to buy it.
Except for that, sir, we've got some new stuff to produce.
We're going to buy this right now.
Thanks ever so.
Shopping in Bonneton. But you can get unlimited amounts of moons. Also, the top of the bridge is different now. The hat is no longer ripped. And there's why. The piece of moon fixed the hat. Spin the hat to get the prize. We only need 6 more. Oh, this. Darn it, I'm dead. Got it. Cap Kingdom Timer Challenge 2. I knew there were 2. Ah. This is the bonus challenge. Oh no. Oh! I remember this. The rolling slide. One of the moons you have to get here is on this height slope. And I got it first try. Precision rolling. Then you have to try to make it to the very end. High slope. I'm gonna chance it. I did it! My goodness, I did it first try. Really? Roll on and on. That was easy. I don't know how I did that first try, because I swear I failed that a lot of times, but I managed to succeed. So now we need to go here, which is this way, I think. Yes, it's this way. Oh, that's simple. It's in plain sight, next to Glass's Bridge. And also one of the moons that you have to get is very far away. Something that I'm going to edit, because where it is basically next to the cap tower. I did not mean to press ZL! Are you kidding me, game? I think I see it. Nope. It was this way. Oh, yep. It's right here. Fly to the edge of the fog. One more moon. This time I'm going to try to do it without... Oh, it's this one. That's simple. Man, we've already collected 12 moons. Ouch. Yeah, we got it. Cap Kingdom Timer Challenge 1. And we've managed to collect every single moon. That was actually pretty simple, and I have edited. We found 250 power moons. Now we can reach the dark side of the moon. Things have settled down a bit. Thank goodness. So far, there's only one more power moon to find here, which is the rabbit. And then afterwards, there's these two moons, which I know how to get those. One more moon here, and then this one is the rabbit. But I don't remember what this is. I think it's something to do with looking for someone who wears a certain cap. Or it's a painting. So never mind. We basically have 3 more moons to get here. Then one of them is a painting. We're going to the dark side of the moon. I could end the video here, but look at how long the video is. So I'm basically going to go to the dark side of the moon and do that. Oh my gosh. New products added to the shop. And the Odyssey has powered up. We are now able to go to the dark side of the moon. Now we can fly to the dark side. Oh, I think that makes us real explorers now. We're going back to the moon. But this time, things are going to be really tough. Now I can skip this if I wanted to, but I want to see this again. Funny that Mario doesn't look up like he did before. And that's because that last time when he did look up, he was determined to beat Bowser. But this time he's just going in the dark side of the moon. Rabbit Ridge, but we are not seeing any rabbits. Or yeah, we would be seeing rabbits, but nothing else. Our main mission is to arrive to Rabbit Ridge. I think I can actually get this without using that thing. Nope. It's way farther than it looks. Goodbye. I thought that was close enough, but it wasn't. Here we are at Rabbit Ridge, but doesn't seem like much is going on right now. Even if you go down here, nothing will happen. There's something blocking that you can't get to yet. And you can't talk to these guys either because, duh, they're rabbits. Basically, if you look here, Rabbit Ridge is a giant moon carrot. But here is the problem. It's gonna be really hard to get to the ridge because there is going to be some familiar faces. And you'll see what I mean by familiar faces. But to tell you guys, it's a boss fight. We're battling some bosses. And they're going to be really hard because we're on the moon. And that means that these guys are going to be really tough. And yep, as you saw, Broodals. They have returned.
So what if you stop the wedding? You can't stop me. You can't stop any of us, Broodals. Come on, let's see you try.
Now we can introduce what these Broodals are named. This guy is named Topper. But what makes these guys really hard is the gravity of the moon. Oh, I found them. I figured out something really nifty that I can do. Got him. But now, so many hats are here. And you are going to see how many of the hats are there. He has that many. He has more hats than before. Bang! We've done it. No joke, I died against this guy twice on my first playthrough. And guess what? If you die against any of these guys, you have to start all the way back to the beginning. You have to fight the first Broodal again. So you have to not die against a single one of these guys. That's why I warned that this is going to be a really hard series of boss fights. And in order to know what these guys are named, there is going to be a guide on the map that tells you what those Broodals are named. And by the way, the next Broodal we're facing off, basically we're fighting these Broodals in order. So whatever we fought in order before, we're fighting in order now. Even though what I fought before was we fought Topper and then that butler guy, the acid spitter, and the lady. But we're fighting Topper, and then we're fighting the acid spitter next. No, we're not. Never mind. Oh, it's you. Not nice. Barging into our kingdom like you own the place? What, you didn't know this is where we live? Guess I still got things to teach ya. Somehow I thought we were fighting the acid spitter first. So, this is where you would get the guide. A tasty looking tower This ostentatious stone tower was carved at the direction of the vegetable-loving Madame Brood, who lords over Rabbit Ridge. Her underlings, the Broodals, live within and always have a warm welcome for visitors. Topper, client relations. Responsible for client relations on behalf of the Broodals' wedding planning firm, Topper is definitely found on site, troubleshooting. You can tell how serious he is about a battle by the number of hats he has stacked on his head. He doesn't tap into his full hat reserves except for the most dangerous opponents. So if you square off with him and he seems to be mostly hat, you should feel honored and afraid. Then the next rabbit were... That's not what they are called. They are called Broodals. I am so used to more Rabbit's Kingdom battles I'm never going to play. But... Harriet. Pyrotechnics. The least predictable of the Broodals. Harriet is most often found throwing bombs with her hair. When her homemade bombs explode, they leave a pool of fire on the ground, also known as lava. Try knocking them away before they explode. While it may seem reckless to have filled her hat with bombs, Harriet is devious and keeps a lot of spare explosives with her, so watch out. She is tough. Just like Topper, she is actually pretty tough. Not only is the gravity making the bosses harder, they are harder themselves. So the Topper, the one that you saw just like 2/3 of the amount of hats, he has a lot of hats. And this gal is going to be tough as well. Because, I said it before, she summons tons of bombs now. Darn it. Darn it, really? And when you take a single hit against these guys, there's no sense of healing. No sense of healing meaning you can't heal. Nailed it. She wasn't able to summon a lot of bombs. I am going to die against her. I'm trying to send a bomb toward her, but it's not working. There we go. Yeah, she isn't able to summon those bombs. Wow. What was going to happen was, after she summons in one bomb for the first, she then summons 3 every time. She summons in 10 bombs before she comes back to normal. Before she can stun her. Stun her meaning send the bomb towards her hat so that she doesn't summon in those 10 bombs. But I still took damage, and that's bad. Because the next guy we're facing off is going to be ridiculously tough. Like I said. And there's no cavern yet. So, one of the moons that we can actually get here is actually after this boss right here. Because there's no other caverns. So the next Broodal we're facing off is actually the hardest Broodal I've ever fought, I think. If it's what I'm thinking of. Let's see if I was right. Yep. Our home here's fine and all, but I'm ready for my own ship. Yours! Oh yeah, the Odyssey is gonna fit me really good. Once I've kicked you to the curb. This guy is what I was talking about. Spewart is the hardest boss I've ever fought. Broodal-wise. Like, the hardest Broodal I've ever fought. The guy next to him is not that bad. Or no, wait. Let me rephrase that. Spewart is the second hardest. It goes from easiest to hardest, basically. So the guy next to him is the hardest boss.
So what the heck am I talking about?
This guy next to him, to the right of Spewart, is the hardest boss I've ever faced, and he's saved for last. Makes you wonder what's up top, because you would think it's Madame Brood, but you'll see what else it is, because it isn't her. I don't think I even read. Spewart! He summons the acid! Spewart, the entertainer, spinning around while spitting poison in a wide area. Spewart is the least subtle of the Broodals, but he also has an unexpectedly artistic side, as its poisonous ground paintings show. And I died. Now I have to fight these guys again. Like I said, I didn't think it would go that wide. But yeah, you have to fight these guys again. So when you die against a single Broodal, you have to face Topper again, along with Harriet. And to tell you guys what the last Broodal is, his name is Rango, which is actually a pretty cool name. He's not the most focused, but Rango is a valuable player of the Broodals team, and always coming through in the end. A master of his boomeranging trampoline hat, he can throw it both straight and curved with almost unnatural control over the way it flies. On the other hand, he sometimes zones out a bit and looks confused. That's your chance to counterattack. And when you go on this hat right here, because he does wear his hat, like you can stop his one hat, but he would wear other hats until you jump on the hat with the flower underneath it. Then his hat immediately disappears, and that would be your chance to hit his head. Oh yeah, it's known as Rango the Bouncer. So I'll be right back until I face Spewart again. Or until I get hit again. And I already got hit by the easiest guy ever. And I got hit just by him running into me. Seriously. Are you... what? I swear I jumped right on his back. There we go. Unless I see myself in editing actually hitting the hat, then I am pretty blindsided. Thinking that I hit him on the head. Dang it, I wish there was a cavern that gave me a heart. Because otherwise you can't get any hearts, which sucks! Pretty much beat her easily. I did it without taking any hits. Pretty easier than the easiest Broodal that I've ever faced, which was Topper. Even though Topper is pretty tough, but I faced him off so easily. It's pretty disappointing that I managed to take hits. Whatever. Let's get going. I'm gonna skip this dialogue. There we go, I managed to do the... oh no, wait. I remembered. Ah! Oh, triangles. That's why he's a ground artist. This is how you beat him easily. You have to get his hat off and then jump because he still spits acid. That was close. Yep. Dodge his triangle and then you got it. There we go. I beat him. I love beating that guy because of how he just puffs his cheeks out. It's like, oh, I don't want to get beaten. He's just a little itty bitty guy. But you have no other option, Mr. Spewart. Now we're facing off against the final Broodal, which is actually the hardest Broodal I've ever fought. And I just realized how I thought of him as a harder Broodal, and it's because of when he gets hit, then he goes into his hat and jumps right after you. Darn it, there's no secret alley there, so I'm definitely dying against this guy. Unless I somehow get lucky. Alright, Rango, let's get to business. Gotta say, the whole time we were perfect as perfect jets, did everything Bowser wanted. Then he mucked it up. No one will hire us now, so guess what? You're gonna pay for all of it. I'm sort of sad that these guys got fired from Bowser. I have no idea why. Because of the fact that they did really good for Bowser. I think it was because Bowser made a deal with Madame Brood. And because that deal was broken, Bowser fired everyone. And he was like, Don't tell the rabbits to do Koopa stuff. I'm not gonna get you guys back in my castle. But that's how I feel.
Oh, I forgot he does that!
Oh, I'm so dumb. Really? I got hit by his hat. It's hard to jump right after you land on the ground. Really? How? Are you kidding me? Chopper shouldn't even be that bad of a boss. I am trying to dodge those hats. I am really trying. It's because the moon's gravity just doesn't do well for my control. I can't control these jumps. Well, now you get to see the 3 bomb sticks. There we go. Now I have 2 lives left. That's what I said before, but then I died against Rango. Which I'm back. Yeah, boy, I got all of the coins because of Cappy's help. I always think I can just go inside. Alright, so we are going to face off against Rango. This time I'm not going to do any dumb, stupid mistakes. Stupid, dumb, ding dong mistakes. Bang, and here comes the hard part. The fact that he chases after you is a hard part. Oh my gosh, I thought I was gonna get hit there. Time to run around in circles again. Going around in circles actually helps. The last time I actually ran away, I never thought about running in circles. Oh my gosh, I actually beat him without taking any hits. That surprised me. Dead. I am so surprised I did that without taking any hits. But you may be surprised, there's actually more. And I think if you die against this boss on top of the carrot, you actually have to start from phase 1. Phase 1 meaning all the way back to Topper, which would be very annoying. But the good thing is, you can actually heal here. How? You'll see. For one thing, there's a heart here, in case he only took 1 hit of damage. Which, for one thing, I was like, how would I take only 1 hit of damage there? But, there's something else. Captain Toad. I was on an extra floaty walk when I wound up here somehow. Wouldn't you know it, I found the power moon along the way. And it's all yours, explorer. Power Moon number 1, Captain Toad on the dark side. Now, I wonder what's up top. Something very hard, but very fun at the same time. Here we go! It's Robo Brood again! Hiya, hiya, hiya! Ha ha ha! Let's finish this, party crasher! Time to turn off my commentary. Yes, I'm actually doing this because I actually don't like when it gets weakened. There we go. We beat them. Once and for all, we have beaten them. Let's heal and let's celebrate our victory. I cannot believe how long that took me. Because that took me 20 minutes. Oh no, it actually took me like almost. Because 16 minutes and I make it to the next kingdom. And now I got the king's crown and the king's outfit. Anyways. I like how Mario just stands still. But. Anyways, you get to rematch the Robo Brood again. And it took me 16 minutes to get through the Cap Kingdom, 35 minutes to get through this kingdom. I feel like that's a good place to stop. Next time, which will be a while from now, for me, For you guys, it'll be like pretty soon. Well, I don't know, because it'll be a while for you guys as well, because I am going to be uploading this video pretty much in August. But next time in Super Mario Odyssey, we are going to be going to the Cap Kingdom to collect the rest of the moons, and then go to the Cascade Kingdom, because we are going to collect 3 moons in the Cap Kingdom. One of them is an art, but I think there's also one of the moons that is supposed to be from the Mario Kingdom, but I have no idea where. And I'll have to remember where, because it's a hard thing to remember. Anyways, I'll see you guys then. Bye. And look at that. We need 500 moons in order to go to the dark. Well, I almost spoiled it, but you already know what it is, unless you don't know. And if you don't know, then I'm not really going to spoil it, which I almost did. Anyways, we collected 4 moons. We're going to collect 16 moons next time. Bye.